The longest known frozen human embryo to result in a successful birth was born last month in Tennessee.
Emma Rand Gibson, delivered November 25 by Dr. Jeffrey Keenan, Medical Director of the National Embryo Donation Center, is the result of an embryo originally frozen on October 14, 1992.
Emma's parents, Tina and Benjamin Gibson of Eastern Tennessee, admit feeling surprised when they were told the exact age of the embryo thawed March 13 by Carol Sommerfeld, Embryology Lab Director at the National Embryo Donation Center.
Do you realize I'm only 25?
This embryo and I could have been best friends, Tina Gibson said.
Today, Tina, now 26, explains to CNN, "I just wanted a baby.
I don't care if it's a world record or not."
Sommerfeld said the birth is pretty exciting considering how long the embryos had been frozen.
Previously, the oldest known frozen embryo that came to successful birth was 20 years old. Weighing 6 pounds 8 ounces and measuring 20 inches long, Emma is a healthy baby girl, and that's the only thought on her parents' minds.
"We're just so thankful and blessed. She's a precious Christmas gift from the Lord," Tina said.
"We're just so grateful."
Despite not sharing genes, Benjamin, 33, said that Emma feels completely like his own child.
"As soon as she came out, I fell in love with her," he said.
Emma's story begins long before the Gibsons adopted her, and 4 sibling embryos from the same egg donor.
Created for in vitro fertilization by another, anonymous couple, the embryos had been left in storage so they could be used by someone unable or unwilling to conceive a child naturally.
These are snow babies, lingering in icy suspension, potential human lives waiting to be born.
Infertility and fostering.
7 years ago, the Gibsons married, refusing to allow a dark cloud to shadow their love. "My husband has cystic fibrosis, so infertility is common," Tina said, adding that they had found peace with it.
"We had decided that we were more than likely going to adopt, and we were fine with that."
Before trying to implant an embryo, they fostered several children and enjoyed doing so.
During a break between fosters, they decided to take a week-long vacation.
As they were dropping off their dog at her parents' house, Tina's father stopped them.
"I saw something on the news today. It's called embryo adoption, and they would implant an embryo in you, and you could carry a baby," he told his daughter. "I was like, well, that's nice, Dad, but we're not interested. We're knee-deep in foster care right now," Tina recalled with a laugh. "I kind of blew it off. I had no interest in it."
But during the 8-hour car trip, Tina could not stop thinking about her father's words. "It was playing in my mind over and over and over," she said.
Hours into her journey, she turned to Benjamin and asked what he thought about this embryo adoption.
He too had been thinking about it the whole time.
Tina started researching on her phone, sharing information with Benjamin as he drove.
I knew everything about it before I got off that vacation, she said.
She knew, for instance, that the National Embryo Donation Center was based in Knoxville, Tennessee, and could facilitate a frozen embryo transfer.
During August of last year, I just came home one day, I looked at Benjamin, and I said, I think we need to submit an application for embryo adoption, she explained.
On a whim, we filled out an application and submitted that night.